Hello traders, welcome to a new episode of the Weekly Trading Idea. This is Walid speaking, and in today's episode we will talk about a correlation between the dollar index, US stock market and the gold. As a recap, let's go to the previous idea about CAD JPY. So last week we were bearish on the Canadian dollar against Japanese yen after breaking the flag, as you can see, and our first target was 74, and we were lucky enough to hit our target before price bounced up. So the target was 74, as you can see. We hit it exactly, about 150 pips. Now let's move to this week trading idea. Earlier today, the Federal Reserve said it would increase its asset purchase by any volume necessary and introduced new lending facilities. But the US stock market fell again at the opening today, shrugging off the Fed's latest attempt to calm the market. As a first reaction, the US dollar fell by 1% against the major currencies. No doubt that US economy will be hit hard by COVID-19, but as percentage of GDP, the rest of the world could suffer more. Also, President Trump's fiscal stimulus package could move through Congress soon. Usually, with sell-off in stock market, flows goes to the US dollar. So if stock market continue to fall, the US dollar might continue to get some strength. Let's go to the dollar index chart. So as you can see, we had a huge rally in the dollar index. So as you can see, this down move was due to the Fed's announcement, and price could continue to correct even more before heading up again. If you check the RSI, notice we have a big divergence between the price and the indicator. As you can see here, we have higher high and lower high, and here we have lower high and higher high. If you take Fibonacci levels, it could correct to the 38% retracement. And if you want to be conservative, and if the US dollar is very strong, you can take it from here, take the 38 at here, maybe 50% also at the 100 level. Okay, if you zoom to the 4-hour time frame, this pattern might decide the next move, the US dollar. Yes, there's a lot of fundamentals here. The sell-off in stock market, the Federal Reserve's announcements, fiscal stimulus, but still the technical analysis will always tell you what the market decided. So for sellers, for a correction, we will watch 102, the support. If you can get a break below this level, we should be heading to correct Fibonacci levels, as I mentioned. Also, this might be a rectangle, and price could continue to the upside, okay, to the next resistance levels, maybe at 105. And how gold is affected by all of this. Let's go to the gold chart. From the first look, we notice that trend is super bullish with an Elliott wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So after reaching the resistance 1700, price fell heavily as correction wave A. Notice how technical analysis will always tell you what will happen. This A, now price is going to correct from the A wave and could continue to the downside, okay? I will draw the bullish trend line first. This is a nice level to watch. Every time price tested this trend, buyers took the lead. The technical is telling us that the gold is going as wave B to correct from this down move. As Fibonacci retracement, correcting about first stop for buyers is 1550, then 1580. If you draw the minor trend line, it's not a strong trend, but still it's a trend line. this might be a resistance level for gold. We will be watching it to start searching for the C wave down. This might be BS like this, and C here. No guarantee, it might go even more. So we'll have to watch the price action here. So far, it's obvious from the size of the candle, it could go even more. So this is telling us that the dollar index will correct even more. It's time for correction for the dollar index because gold is going up. It's not necessarily a rule, I repeat, but still it will give us a view. So it's obvious that on the medium term, the US dollar will get some strength and the gold will get weaker. And on the long term buyers, this might be the best place to start looking for buy setups on the long term, on the investing term on gold. 1400, almost 1400. So thank you guys for listening, and I will see you next week.